Ever wondered which city is known as the air capital of the world? Here's a hint. It's nestled right in the heartland of the United States, a beacon of industry on the plains of Kansas. This city has a rich history, spanning from the days of the Wild West to becoming a global hub for aviation, a place where the spirit of innovation and the winds of progress have taken flight. If you guessed Wichita Cays, you are absolutely right. But how did Wichita Cays become the air capital of the world? Let's go back in time. Long before the roar of airplane engines filled the air, Wichita was a place of quiet beauty, nestled in the heart of the Great Plains. The area, known for its lush grasslands and meandering rivers, was home to diverse Native American tribes. The Wichita tribe, from which the city gets its name, were the original inhabitants. They were known as skilled farmers, expert traders, and fierce warriors. As the centuries rolled by, the tide of history brought change. In the mid-16th century, European explorers, led by the Spanish, made their way to this part of the world. They were followed by French fur traders and eventually American settlers looking for new opportunities in the West. It was a time of tumult and transformation, but also a time of new beginnings. In the mid-19th century, Wichita was officially established. The city was a key destination on the Chisholm Trail, a major cattle driving route from Texas to Kansas. Cowboys and cattle barons, gamblers and gunslingers, they all were part of the vibrant, often wild tapestry of early Wichita life. The city was a bustling hub of commerce and activity, a gateway to the West, and a symbol of the indomitable spirit of the American frontier. But it wasn't just cattle that made Wichita thrive. The city was also home to a burgeoning manufacturing industry. Factories sprung up, producing everything from soap to beer, from furniture to farm machinery. These early industries laid the groundwork for Wichita's later success in aviation manufacturing. And so, from the Native American tribes who first called this land home, to the European explorers and American pioneers who followed, each chapter of Wichita's early history added a new layer to its rich tapestry. Each era left its mark, shaping the city we know today. Wichita's rich history laid the foundation for its future as an air capital. From a city on the plains, Wichita soared to great heights. As we delve deeper into Wichita's history, we encounter an era that propelled this city to global recognition. The early 20th century saw Wichita transform from a city on the prairies to an aviation powerhouse. Our story starts with a man named Clyde Cessna, a farmer turned aviation pioneer. In the year 1927, Cessna, a Kansas native, decided to set up his aircraft manufacturing business in Wichita. His vision: to make aviation accessible to the common man. This was the birth of the Cessna Aircraft Company, a name that would soon become synonymous with aviation itself. Not long after, another visionary was drawn to Wichita's potential. Walter Beach, a former employee of the Swallow Airplane Company, established Beechcraft in 1932. Beechcraft's planes quickly gained a reputation for their robustness and reliability, becoming a favorite among aviators worldwide. Then came the man who would truly cement Wichita's place on the aviation map, a bold entrepreneur by the name of William Lear. Lear moved his operations to Wichita in 1962, creating the legendary Lear Jet. This sleek, fast, and luxurious aircraft redefined private air travel and earned Wichita a new title, the air capital of the world. The city's aviation industry didn't stop there. Throughout the 20th century and into the 21st, Wichita continued to attract major manufacturers like Airbus and Spirit Aerosystems. These companies, along with the pioneers before them, have made Wichita a vital hub in the world of aviation, contributing to both military and civilian sectors. The arrival of these trailblazing companies signaled a new era for Wichita. The city's economy boomed, its population grew, and its identity evolved. What was once a humble settlement on the Kansas plains was now a city that literally reached for the sky. Wichita's skies started buzzing with the sound of aircraft engines, marking the city's ascension as the air capital. Fast forward to today, and you'll find a city that's proud of its aviation heritage. Wichita Cays, dubbed the air capital of the world, continues to hold a significant place in the aviation industry. Major aircraft manufacturers like Spirit Aerosystems and Textron Aviation call the city home, crafting some of the most advanced aircraft that soar the skies today. But Wichita is not just about aviation. It's a city that has evolved and diversified, becoming a cultural and recreational hub in the heartland of America. The city is dotted with a variety of museums, art galleries, and theaters, showcasing the creative spirit of its residents. The Wichita Art Museum and the Ulrich Museum of Art stand out with collections that span centuries and continents. And then there's the music. From the seductive strains of the Wichita Symphony Orchestra to the foot-tapping beats of local bands at the River Festival, music is the lifeblood of this city. It's a city where the arts are celebrated and creativity is nurtured. When it comes to outdoor activities, Wichita doesn't disappoint. The Arkansas River, which snakes through the city, offers countless opportunities for water sports. There are over 100 parks and green spaces, including the Sedgwick County Zoo, one of the largest zoos in the United States. And let's not forget about the food. Wichita's culinary scene is as diverse as its people. You can savor everything from hearty Kansas BBQ to sophisticated French cuisine. The city's many craft breweries and coffee shops, meanwhile, offer the perfect places to relax and unwind after a day of exploration. Modern-day Wichita Cays is a vibrant city that honors its past while looking towards the future. It's a city that's continually evolving, adapting, and innovating, much like the aircraft that are designed and built here. But perhaps most importantly, it's a city that's welcoming and warm, inviting you to be a part of its journey as it continues to soar to new heights. So, why should you consider visiting Wichita Cays? Wichita, known as the air capital of the world, is a city that's teeming with history, nature, good food, and vibrant festivals. It's a place where the prairie meets progress and where the old blends seamlessly with the new. Let's start with the city's museums. The Wichita Art Museum houses one of the largest collections of American art in the country, while the Kansas Aviation Museum gives you a chance to delve into the city's rich aviation history. If you're a history buff, the Old Cowtown Museum is a must-visit. It's an open-air living history museum that takes you back to the late 19th century Kansas. Next, the city's parks and gardens. The Botanica Wichita is a horticultural wonderland that blooms with over 4,000 species of plants. Sedgwick County Park, on the other hand, offers more than 600 acres of recreational space, perfect for a picnic or a leisurely stroll. And then there's the food. Oh, the food. Wichita's culinary scene is as diverse as its people. From the hearty Kansas BBQ to the delectable donuts at the donut hole, there's something to satisfy every palate. And let's not forget the city's booming craft beer scene. With numerous local breweries, you can sample a plethora of unique brews. As for the festivals, Wichita knows how to throw a party. The River Fest, one of the longest-running festivals in the Midwest, is an annual celebration of music, art, and community. The Ottoman art at Bradley Fair is another crowd puller, showcasing the works of more than 100 artists from across the country. Lastly, visiting Wichita gives you a chance to explore its aviation history. From the early days of biplanes to the birth of major aircraft manufacturers like Boeing and Cessna, Wichita's aviation past is fascinating and inspiring. Whether you're an aviation enthusiast or just love exploring new cities, Wichita Cays has something for everyone. At isa, that's a brief journey through Wichita Cays, the air capital of the world. We've spanned centuries together, from the city's early history when it was a trading post and a destination for cattle drives, to its pivotal role in the rise of aviation. Wichita's skies have seen the birth of many aircraft companies, earning it the title of Air Capital. We've seen how Wichita didn't just rest on its historical laurels, but instead continued to grow and evolve. Today, it's a modern city with a vibrant art scene, a thriving food culture, and a multitude of attractions for everyone, from the nature lover to the urban explorer. And let's not forget the reasons why you should add Wichita to your travel list. The city is a perfect blend of the old and new, with its historic landmarks standing proud amidst contemporary structures. It's a place where you can step back in time or embrace the present and always find something to marvel at. Wichita's story is one of resilience, innovation, and evolution. It's a city that's not afraid to change with the times while still honoring its past. It's a city that's made its mark on the world, from the cattle drives of the Old West to the airplane factories of today. Next time you're looking for a destination with a rich history and vibrant present, remember Wichita Cays. Until then, keep exploring.